Hey, good morning from sunny North Carolina. I am here with Omuugn. And today we are talking about a really important topic, which is on environment. And this is how you get to create and set the stage of the environment that you live in so that everything in your domino effect life that comes after that is based on what you set up. So the environment that we live in is really important. Please help me welcome Omuugn. How are you today?
Good morning. I'm doing well. It's overcast and rainy, but it's a good day.
We're talking about advertising mishaps. And sometimes it's a creative choice where somebody will make a choice and say, hey, let's see if this works. And they're reaching out to a particular audience. But I myself have boycotted companies because of their advertising. There's a chain that is where I live. And they had a weird ad campaign that included you open your oven and there was a dead rat inside. And I'm like, what on earth? And it was just a weird advertising mishap, but because of that one visual image, I've never eaten there again. And I'm gonna call that a colossal fail because as a customer, they lost me for life. It was just a weird ad campaign that was a complete flop. We don't know how that got past the advertising agency. So whether people know it or not, yeah, the environment that you create does affect not just your company, but everybody around you. Interesting thing to be aware of.
The real point in the issue is that there are things that we can do that directly impact the change we want to see take place. For example, when you don't buy a product anymore, it impacts their business. It's a money thing. And that company is not going to do as well. If you spread the word on social media, the internet is its own environment now,
Mm.
and you can greatly impact that environment. All of a sudden, a whole bunch of people withdraw their money or their support and that has great impact. So those are things that we can do. You want to do things that are positive and that have an effect. Do things that are really specifically targeted to what you're trying to accomplish.
Now, I am in the cleaning end of the world. And so we have a Facebook group that has 28,000 vetted cleaning business owners. And we have a rule inside our group. This is not the platform to you for you to come and bring your anxieties because there are a lot of people that have software or they have advertising agencies or they have different solutions for cleaning business owners. And if you've had a bad experience with one of those, do not come and puke that into this group because it's not fair to all the 28,000 other business owners that might be their customers. We're going to ask you first, out of respect and out of controlling your own environmental situation, to go to the customer service department of that company instead of you just coming to our group and possibly ruining an entire business. We don't really want that. Our environment is we want everybody to speak for themselves.
The very point that we're trying to make is that if you have an environment, you can control that environment. You can create a structure inside of your environment to regulate how your environment operates. And you should always be looking at the environment that you're in and asking yourself this question: how can I make this environment better than it is? How can I make this environment more what I would prefer? And you should have an idea of how you prefer things to be. We have the right to create our own lifestyle. We should respect other people and treat them with kindness and with respect.
I appreciate you sharing this concept with us today because it sounds like it's not a once and done, but an ongoing lifestyle to kind of mold the world that we live in. That, as you say, creates an environment that is supportive and healthy and happy and promotes the wellness and the best version of yourself. So I want to thank you. We're so glad. And we will join you again next week when we're going to talk about another idea and insight from the wisdom of Omer. Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you.